Hello, welcome back to episode 12 of our RogueTech career. We've got a bunch of fatigue pilots and almost all of our mechs in the mech bay. We're going to wait just long enough for these three to get readied up, and we have the Sentinel, and then we'll take our next mission. So, let's go to 1. Alright. So our mech bay has the Ostwar, the Dervish, the Swordsman, and the Sentinel all ready to go. We've got heavy hover APC and the AC-2 carrier. Still no battle armor. Let's go see what missions we have available. So, we've got this blackout mission, which is tempting. We've got a destroy base, recovery, defend base, and a capture base. I actually think we haven't done a defend base mission yet, so we're gonna go ahead and try. Yeah, we'll try the defend base mission just to mix things up. And we saw from the last 2 refits we did with the Whitworth and the Wasp that we need more parts, but we do want a little bit of cash. So, taking 521 parts. Usually, for some reason, I feel like whenever they give you that many parts to choose from, that there's going to be not very good units in the mission. Sort of like a troll the game does. Like, oh, here, you can take lots of salvage. There's not anybody gonna be, there's no parts that are going to be salvageable. Anyway, let's get in here and see what's what. Give this base some defense. We're bringing Gale there on the Ostwar over goggles just to keep him up with experience. That's one of the things I like about the RogueTech mod is the fatigue system and the affinity system. Sort of encourages you to keep more pilots or mech warriors and more mechs active so that you can do a lot of missions while others are in, like, do 2 or 3 missions that are theoretically like same day missions versus before in the base game you could basically send your mech warriors out and your mechs, as long as they weren't damaged, through the armor as many times as you wanted in the same in-game day, which is a little less realism. It's a game, but I do like the sort of increased realism of, hey, it's bad if you sent them out on the same day to take a second mission. Generally speaking. The pilot fatigue, I don't know, 3 days, that's a bit much. Like 3-4 days, but you can decrease that through affinity and through, I think, the guts stat. I have to double check that, but definitely through the pilot affinity.
Command interface initiated.
Alright, we've got a little base to defend. Coalition com chatter in this area. Keep them away from the base. Alright, and we have Lieutenant Alan Bald, so we do have some allies. Infested with dry quicksand traps. Okay. Point devices set up around the base and offline. Escort convoy to bring. Alright, where's the default starting? I think we'll just probably start in this field here and see what's what. Alright, so we want to protect these 2. Alright, a stinger and some battle armor. Well, that's nice. Oh, and a commando. And another stinger. Is that 2 stingers? Commando and battle armor. Alright. Wait, so am I protecting this APC or the other APC?
Commander.
Alright, let's find. Alright, so we've got a Stinger, Industry Standard, Stinger, and Commando. And then we've got a Hover APC. Wait, are these allies? They're allies. Oh, that's our Hover APC. Okay. The Badger C. Heavy wheeled APC. A Lamb Wasp. Oh, that'd be nice to get. Alright, and then our turrets. Okay, so our Dervish, which is now all LRMs, is a bit too close. So we're gonna sprint back. Or do we sprint forward? That's maybe we just melee. We'll sprint forward and see what we can do. Let's bring up our little log
What do you
here.
want?
Alright, let me select behind him. Okay, we can only charge for some reason. Just move up to
Moving.
cover. Brace. They probably have spawn protection still. Sure, see if you can get a kick in. Basically no chance to hit since they have that spawn protection on. But it's, you know, it's worth the attempt. Alright, we're gonna pull the AC2 carrier back. Because we don't want to get in melee with that. And to be honest, we probably should keep our mechs back away from the Inferno battle armor. Oh, dead.
Orders.
Let's sprint the heavy hover APC away from everybody. So we can next turn get around behind them and shoot them up. This will probably actually be decent for dealing with the battle armor with its 2 machine guns. Machine guns and flamers and pulse lasers are probably your best anti.
Ready for orders.
Anti-battle armor weapons. Alright, now here's a real turn. All the spawn protection's gone.
Waiting for orders.
63%. The Commando is going to be the heaviest armed
On my way.
enemy mech, most likely.
Go.
Okay. Well, that was a pleasant surprise. That's probably... Okay, the turrets are online. That's real nice too. So the Commando, even though it's only 1/4, it's one of 4 units, it probably represented about 50% of
What do you want?
firepower. Let's actually do
Commander?
swordsman first. Come over here. Kick the Stinger in the back. Don't fire the mortar at point blank range.
Ordnance received.
I have a feeling that would go badly. Good solid hit.
What is it already?
So then Gravedigger can come up.
In motion, Commander.
Hit the stinger from the side. Good solid. Yeah, we'll fire it twice with the 83%. Nice.
Good hit
Alright.
there.
Yeah, solid hit. That's actually the play right there, I think, is do a melee to make them unsteady and lose all their evasion, so that our hit chance, our follow-up hit chance is good,
Commander.
and then 99%. Wow. And then after the melee, attack with like your heavier weapons.
Everything I've got.
Solid damage on the battle armor.
What's the plan? Yes, Commander.
This flak round, probably, yeah. Do we take out the stinger the rest of the way, or do we... I think we go for the battle armor. Hopefully don't hit our own guy.
Good to go.
And we hit our own guy. But we did kill off one of the battle armor units. This is Ally Badger C. Just tried to ram that stinger. That's a interesting tactic, to be sure.
Commander?
Alright, not terrible odds there. Much better odds here. I think I'd rather shoot not quite lined up with,
On my way.
with the guy behind him if I can. Try to take the other leg off. Don't fire the LRM 20s. Alright, pilot incapacitated.
Enemy down.
It's 2 out of 4. Oh wow, that was I'm gonna guess that is the turrets that came online shooting. Both our units have very high initiative.
What is it already?
Alright, turn this off. Give him a kick.
Moving.
Don't
Take
want to
this.
waste. Nice. Solid shot in the back. They don't seem that interested in why can't the dervish kick, I wonder? Alright, let's not do that. Can we melee him? Nope. And that'll just have to be good enough. We're a little too close range with the dervish. Maybe we should put some dead fire ammo in for these closer in engagements so that it does more damage and has a higher hit chance up close. So normally a Wasp, a standard Wasp, would have medium laser and an SRM-2. This LAM 100A Wasp has a medium laser and an LRM-10 plus mines. That's kind of surprising. Alright. Let's go here, give him a nice kick in the back, fire our lasers. Alright, destroyed another of the battle armor units.
Recording critical hit.
And another. So this was single battle armor left with basically no armor. It's all internal structure. The battle armor is not very... Alright, let's get this angle.
Moving out.
Finish the battle armor off. Battle armor is not very sturdy. Do we fire? Yeah, we'll just fire it all. Alright. Lethal damage to the pilot.
Hostile eliminated.
One unit left. Wonder if there will be any reinforcements. Ah, one of our guns jammed when we shot up the battle armor. Alright. Take the other leg off.
Roger that.
Hand destroyed. Okay. One damage.
Critical hit.
Single. Oh, but our okay, and they ejected. Uh-huh. So that means there's probably reinforcements somewhere. Because it's not just
Confirmed.
done. So that's good news because that wasn't exactly the salvage that we were looking for. Although getting a stinger would be fine.
Location confirmed.
Let's try and scout out where the reinforcements are going to be coming from. Surprised nothing has activated in any sort of way yet. Alright, where's he going? Also, why isn't he flying around? Ah, there we go. Uh-huh. Yep, dropping him on the other side of the base.
Ready for
Smart
orders.
move from the
Heading out.
enemy troops to land over there. Alright, what do we got? Oh, Spider, Commando, Locust, Hornet, Mongoose, and a Commando. So, actually dropped quite a few units over there. Soften up the... yeah, we're gonna hide our hover APC on the other side of this cliff. We don't really want it to. Ooh. Interesting driver. Tank is all about that evasive driving. We don't want it to get just blown up randomly because we rushed into a pile of light mechs. It's not the toughest unit out on the battlefield. Alright, it's another Wasp. If they've got enough firepower, we may lose a building. Which would just cause us not to have a bonus, but that's not a super huge deal. Most likely, oh yeah, focus on the turret. That's a great idea. Most likely,
What do you
our
want?
Ostwar is not going to be getting in range
In motion, Commander.
in time to do anything overly useful. 27. Needs to be too far away. We've got 18 shots. 2 Hornets. They're same. Is it alarm 5 and a small laser that are out of commission? Okay. Single shot. Yep, no luck. That's about what I expected though. It's a pretty difficult shot for him. Long range, through cover.
Commander?
Beach ball. This is where he can really shine with the mortar. Get some of their units bunched up. Like these two guys here should be able to get some splash damage from one to the other. Alright, mortar on. Fire at him.
Acknowledged.
Yeah, a little bit of damage, okay. A Mongoose. I have to look into that one. That one's another mech chassis I'm not as familiar with. Two MP. We had one of those as one of our units on a training mission, I believe. Okay. Standard spider model.
Yes, Commander.
Sprint up the Ostwar, get him going as fast as we can. Probably just be LRM 20. Ooh, 14%. Alright. You know what? It's probably higher difficulty on these indirect fires. Yeah, 4-1. So we'll just go for this Hornet again. Decent amount of damage for what we have available. Another APC.
How might I help?
Alright, let's swing into some buildings. We're just gonna ram through stuff and destroy the town. 35%. 29%. Alright. Well. Sure. No hits. Oh well. You think with 35% you'd hit at least one of 4, but sometimes you don't. No? Well. That was a heavy hit onto that locust.
Let's hit 'em hard. Orders?
Alright, we're gonna be moving up a little slowly so we don't incur the sprint penalty. Best hit chance still on this Hornet.
Giving 'em everything I've got.
25 LRM, see how many we get hits with.
Oh, it's on now.
Not bad, not bad. Okay, Dervish is inspired. We could probably use the... Okay. We're not going to go rushing in with the heavy hover APC just yet. We're just gonna tuck him back into some of these buildings for now and wait for a good opportunity. There's just too many enemies in there right now. Which, we only have 6 more rounds and then this mission will be over. That's one of the things that I like about the defend base missions is it doesn't have to go on forever even if there's a lot of little units to destroy. You can, it's over when the 6 rounds are over. But that also tells us that we need to step up and shoot if we want salvage, because after those 6 rounds we won't have salvage available. Well, we have no good shots. We're just gonna have to wait. 37. Okay. Yep. No good shots. 14% is just not worth firing the autocannon for. Looking for more of those 80-90% shots like we did earlier on in the round. Love Irby's message written on the Hornets there, if you saw that. I think that's pretty funny little inclusion. Right, 30%. Probably gonna be our best shot again.
Engaging
Maybe
target.
we can get him to panic. Nope, no luck. This guy went completely the wrong way. Firing his LRMs, probably almost no hit chance. So the indirect fire penalty is pretty big. Not sure how high of tactics or whatnot you would need to mitigate that. The other way of mitigating that in this game is to have I believe the C3 system. You'd have a slave system on your indirect fire support mech, and then a master system on your scout mech, or the other way around. I'm not sure which. But anyway, they can sort of share targeting info, so it's like they're standing next to them.
Waiting for
Right,
orders.
Beach Ball and the Swordsman don't have any active abilities. Okay. Step up.
I'm there.
Probably drop a mortar shell here on this Wasp and Hornet. 27, 6, 10, 42. Actually, even though we'd probably get more splash damage here, just like the higher hit chance here, and we've been trying to focus down this Hornet. Yeah, we get some splash damage over there anyway. These light mechs are taking a lot more damage than I was expecting from.
Reporting.
This is really bad hit chances, but we've only got 5 rounds left, so might as well fire while we can. 48%.
I understand.
Better than I was expecting. Only 1 hit out of 4 with an almost half hit chance for each shot. Bad luck. Some bad luck. Alright, so now we can use this field command ability. Just try it out. So we get, for 2 turns, the company units gain +1 pro, 20% sensors in sight, +2 initiative, and has 3 turn cooldown. You can stack 2 times. Alright, so let's use this. And inspire our units to shoot better and have higher initiative. Including ourselves. So, oh nice, 40%. Still only 4%. Alright, let's try and finish off this Hornet. Maybe. Medium laser destroyed.
Inflicted some heavy
So
damage.
let's settle him. Definitely hit him pretty hard. Ow. Okay. Let's see, let's see. There's our spider. Do a little more damage to the buildings, but thankfully they don't have
Commander.
a lot of firepower either. I think we'll run him up behind this rock. Vehicles can move really far when they can get on a road like this. Yeah, so he's got an evasion, hiding behind the rock. Maybe we can circle around behind these enemy mechs if they come in too close. There, however, APC did a lot of damage. Alright,
What is it already?
Digger stepping up.
Moving.
kind of a bad idea. We're giving them all a target. He hasn't moved. That's a 55% shot. We're probably going to take it. Maybe we'll hit him if we miss. Single shot.
Guns on target.
Oh, nice. Good hit. Some damage to the leg, maybe. Destroyed the armor, at least. So the Centaurus has a large laser. Perfect. So next round. Next round, we'll probably move tank around behind these guys if we can. .55% here with some splash damage. We can fire all our weapons at the spider, which I think we're gonna do. Oh, got hits with both lasers. That was a little surprising, given how low our hit chance was, but we're very happy about it. We only got 5 more rounds to get some salvage from all these light mechs. Hopefully we can get 1 or 2 of them knocked over so that we have more salvage available to us. Ideally, we may spend the next 3 or 4 rounds targeting a Commando so we can make sure we have enough parts to finish Commando on our own. That might be worth doing. 40 armor damage from Commando's large laser. On let's 14%, 21%. Step up here. About the same. We need to try and sprint. Some elevation.
No target.
Get a little closer. 19, yeah, because we sprinted. 12, 12. 6. Still like our best shot. And no dice. They would almost all need to focus one building in order to take it down, and I think they're kind of distracted with trying to destroy our units that are shooting them up.
Awaiting orders.
It's not a rear shot. Can we get a rear shot? Yeah, we can. Okay.
Certainly.
There we go. 90%. Yeah, we're switching to standard rounds. 83%.
You should have never come.
Nice. We got the locust. That's what we were looking for right there. Very dangerous to show your back to your enemy, especially when you haven't upped your armor at all, or you're a nice little weak scout mech like a locust.
Come on, people. Let's make it happen.
Alright, so our small laser arm got hit pretty heavy. We might just pull back over here and, yeah, target this spider. Kind of get more out of range of the other mechs. You two. It drops it to 67. I think one's fine.
Alpha strike engaged.
And we got an ejection. That's what you like to see right there. Alright, move our swordsman up. And 27%. Alright, we're going to target the one in the front so we can fire our lasers. But we'll probably get some splash damage on the one in the back from the mortar.
It's go time.
Yeah.
Yes, Commander.
Light damage, but it's what it is. Which way is this Mongoose facing? This way. Okay, so we can't get around behind him because of the water. We can come over here and just shoot at this Commando though. That'll be good enough, I think, for what we want. We can drive around behind him next time, maybe. Didn't give us an angle where we could shoot, even though it showed that we could. That's a bit unfortunate. Not that big a deal though, it was just the machine guns. But you never know, you can get a random head hit, cause a pilot injury, and reduce their hit chance by a pile. That's the other sort of realism factor that I like about this mod is injured pilots are less effective. They shoot more poorly and typically I think have lower initiatives. Man, this Hornet just does not want to get destroyed.
What's up, boss? Confirmed.
Come on. Was it 30 health?
Firing
9 in the
full
leg?
on enemy. Critical
Okay.
hit, Commander.
And he ejected. That was ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous how much damage that one little light mech sitting in the cover soaked up. But part of that is we're really far away, we've got poor hit chances. Ultimately our firepower is not like the best. Mongoose went for our hover APC, which funnily enough is a model that uses wheels. They have hovercraft models. I'm not sure why they wouldn't assign one of those to the heavy hover APC, but it's like it doesn't matter that much. Like there's the models for the Saladin, the what's it called? I can't remember the name for it now. Anyway, there's a bunch of hovercraft models that that are in the game already. They're even in the base game, so you have to bring any in.
How might I help?
Alright, let's drive down the road. Oh, sprint won't even do it. Okay. How do we get a good shot here? Alright, we're just gonna have to drive down to assist our hover APC. You're fine for now. Ooh, solid hit on that other Hornet.
Come on, people. Let's make it happen.
Alright, let's see. Alright, first dervish, alright, get one more turn, cool down on the
I copy.
field command ability. Huh, decent shot at the Wasp, but a really good shot at this Hornet.
Firing a
See if we
full
can't.
throttle. As warriors, show 'em what you got. Standing by.
Alright, step up
I'm there.
with the swordsman. Much better unit since we added the mortar and the larger engine. Just more consistently can get into the fight.
Mech warriors,
Nice.
show 'em what you got.
We've got both the Hornets down. We don't really want a Hornet, but they've got some parts that are probably useful. LRMs, medium lasers.
What do you want?
We don't have
In motion,
a
Commander.
lot to choose from parts-wise right now. So we're just trying to get some more weapons, engine sizes. 48% from here, nice. We'll just shoot the Wasp though.
Guns on target. I got a
Good
beat on it.
hit, good hit. It's always nice when your larger weapons get a solid hit on the enemy mechs. Alright, tank, you've taken a hit. Sprint you around to the back of this Commando. And light him up. Rear armor. Where's cover? But he still had significant damage reduction. I'm not sure if it does ignore cover in RogueTech then. Maybe it does. Mongoose had heavy stability damage. Same for the Commando. Oh, he's taking a punch at the at our allied APC. Very interesting to me that the AI has chosen not to launch the LAM into the air. Maybe it can't. Maybe it doesn't have. I mean, it should have the intelligence, I guess, the ability to. Oh, this is a good shot on the Commando. Let's hope we don't hit our swordsman there.
Firing on target.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
Well,
Target eliminated.
I have a feeling we didn't get very many of those parts, since we basically destroyed it, but
Yes,
that's
Commander.
some parts available. Alright. If we go up on this rock, we could get an obstructed shot. We drive over here, we get a side shot, but we're too close. Come on. We'll go. Yeah, maybe we don't. Maybe we just come here, there. Switch back to flak rounds and see what we can do to that other Commando. No, standard rounds are actually 50%. We'll do half and half.
Target confirmed.
Yeah. 3 out of 4. Not bad for a 60 and 50% chances to hit. We have 3 rounds remaining. If we get a little lucky, we could just finish off all of the enemy units. Ooh. Ouch. 12 armor damage. Was that a punch? Maybe. So he gets rockets. Decent amount of damage to our hover APC. We want to get him
Warriors, show 'em what you got.
out of there soon. Alright, field command. And get up on this hill. I'm actually remembering to use the abilities this time around. Alright, he's too far away. Try and hit this Wasp. Wow. A lot of damage to him and an ejection. Nice.
Waiting for
That's
orders.
exactly the kind of thing we want. Alright, close up the distance with a sprint. I believe we'll probably try and focus the Mongoose because we don't want to mortar our own unit there. Probably missed completely with the mortar.
It's go
And
time.
we mortared our own unit.
Well, they're targeting
Quite a bit of
fields that aren't in-
What is it
Quite a
already?
bit of spread. Alright. Can we sprint? Yeah, that's much better. We don't want to. I wanted to sprint because I don't want to be behind the swordsman when we fire at the Mongoose here. We only have 2 more turns, so we're going to take even a low chance just for the potential of a shot.
Damn, missed.
If he comes in close, we might be able to melee him down. Ow. 50 damage. Thankfully it's armor damage. That left arm was already hurt. Oh, is he gonna fire at the sentinel too? Oh no, he fires the AC carrier. Okay, not too worried about that. It's full on armor.
Just stop. You're embarrassing yourself.
I mean, not really. Commandos can be pretty scary, especially early game. They pack, they're generally easy to take out, but they pack a huge punch generally from
Waiting for order.
either SRMs or can we get a better? No, we can't get a better shot. All right, standing still shot. SRMs and or a large laser.
It's go time.
That's a
Reporting.
decent amount of firepower. How's this shot? That'll do.
I understand.
What's our hit percent from weapon accuracy, target move +5, endure force +2. That's the most of it. They moved,
Target acquired.
and they're
Locked in.
standing in a forest. Alright. Who knows, maybe we can convince the Commando to eject this round. A little unsettling machine gun fire in the rear.
Firing a full salvo.
No. No luck. Mongoose is taking a good
Standing
bit
by.
of. Give a nice kick. Do not fire the mortar at point blank range.
Rolling.
That would probably be a bad idea. It's like, yeah, just fire it straight up to land on her head.
Come on,
40
people. Let's
armor
make it
damage.
happen. It's go time.
I'm surprised he has
Yes.
40 damage and more than 40 damage in a location. Sure. Fire the autocannon.
In
This could
motion,
go badly, but
Take
hopefully not.
this.
And we missed the kick.
Damn, missed.
And we hit with the. Oh, we hit with the laser. Nice. Hopefully he moves away from our units. So that our. Oh. Ah. Okay. Okay.
Ready for
Well, that's a
orders.
little unfortunate. Did enough damage to get through the armor. And Mongoose is packing some serious laser firepower. Four medium lasers, maybe?
Taking the shot.
Yeah, we probably only have one more round. Or probably after this round, it's all over. So we're not too worried. Do our best to.
Awaiting orders.
Alright, so this is kind of a risky shot. I think it'd make more sense to stand and shoot. Commando.
Commander.
Yeah, only one hit.
Receiving you. On the move.
Right, up the hill. Long range shot. Yeah, 2% there. 12%. What's the. No sensors and extra long range. Ah,
Locked on.
like what's causing this to be such a difficult shot? No sensors, huh? Ah, we jammed one of our machine guns.
Armor it is.
Alright, what's he gonna do? Please tell me he doesn't do anything smart. Alright, that wasn't too bad. So this should be basically a... Ooh. Eject, eject, eject. Yes! We got the ejection. Okay. So we should, based on the number of commandos and that ejection, we should be able to get a full commando out of this if we need it, or if we want it. But we'll see what other parts are available, because there might be something more interesting for us. That'll be our third non-permanent mech. Alright, so we get a plus 25%, plus 10%, and plus 50,000. And another 50,000. Alright. Minus our drop costs, an ammo cost of 70,000. And that ammo cost is, and the drop cost is pretty high there. Osprey is probably not helping being a heavy mech. We'll have to evaluate. I mean, it did take out it did finish off 3 different units. Commando Stinger and the thing there. Not very much experience for these guys. What is that? Orange versus white. I need to look up why the kill shows orange rate. So we've got the Commando 2P, which is the large laser and downgraded SRM2 launcher. Okay, so that's 2P, and then we have the 2D, which is the mostly SRM1. Alright, so we could choose a Hornet. We could get a Stinger. We may grab the Stinger over the Commando, but not likely. We have the Wasp. Alright, so we've got lasers, armor, basic cockpit, engine cores, basic fire control systems, basic sensors. Yeah, there's nothing here that we need. I don't believe, so we're just going to go ahead and take the 2P Commando. And, oh wait, we already have 3 parts? Ooh, so we only need 2. So we could come in here, one of those. So we could take Stinger 3R pieces and convert that from versus the 3G. What's the difference? It only has 2 lasers, 1 support. This is 2 and 1 laser. So we could roll the dice on the Stinger and get enough parts, or we could just make sure we get some medium lasers, which I think we'll get anyway, so I'm not too worried. Or we can make sure we get an engine core size we need. You know what? Instead of the Locust, I think we'll grab an engine core. 120 for our Commando, because I believe that's the size it would want. Let's see, that's 3.8 tons, and the 100 is 1.6 tons. 3857, 4969. We'd want it to run faster anyway, I think. We'll see. Alright. So we've got some Hornet, Spider pieces, Stinger, Wasp, 120, 150, and a 240. Alright. Not bad. Not bad. Probably should have grabbed a fusion engine as well, because I'm not sure if we have any of those, and they're very expensive. We'll probably hold off preparing the Commando until our Whitworth and our Wasp are done, because we don't want to just stuff up the queue. Alright, 9,500 and 4 days for the repairs. Yeah, go ahead. Alright, so by the time we have our mechs all ready again, well, actually, only the Sentinel got damaged, and it's just 4 days. So we could grab one more of these missions before the next financial report, which I think we'll probably do in the next episode. If you've got some ideas for the refits, or some of the tactics, or even the pilot training,
Waiting on you, Commander.
let me know in the comments below, and we'll see you next time.